Ariana neighborhood, aka Abby. Blessings, everyone. I just want y'all, I just want to say a prayer for you, Father, anybody that is going through this, or wondering what's happening. I just pray that you strengthen them and protect them from stagnation or, any type of form of inside or out sabotage. You know what I'm saying? That might happen, be tempted with things like that. Why, Father? Because of this right here, of what I've seen in the name of Jesus. What I want to say, y'all, when people mistreat you, have you ever wondered why people mistreat you and still want to be friends and still want to be connected and come back and check up on you months later on and all that? People betray you. That's why I realized, that's how I know that, even in my relationship, this whole thing was satanic. All the last 5 years, you know what I'm saying? It was a pattern of close friends, Satan using close people, however, which way. Either through offense, any open door causing them to, get in their mind, causing them to have a misunderstanding, to see me the wrong way, just like Joseph's brothers. They thought that Joseph wanted to gloat over him and say, look, we're in competition, I'm better than you. Joseph, that's not why Joseph shared his dream. You know what I'm saying? Joseph shared his dream because he wanted to build with them. But see, when you got a lack mindset, when you ain't never really had no money, when you feel like life cheated you, the moment you get something, you're going to treat that money's going to change you and turn you into somebody that you thought, everybody else around you thought that you wasn't. You know why? Because that's the God. You know what I mean? Money is only going to enhance who you are. You get what I'm saying? If you already fake, and you ain't got loyalty, you're going to be even more faker, even more of an asshole, even more of a pride fanatic, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why people because I've seen this, I know not many people have mistreated me and just went up the block and never checked back. They do you as bad as possible and come back and act like nothing happened because it's a control tactic. Think about, if I can beat you down, it's just like a physical fight. If I hit you so many times, you ain't gonna get up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be knocked out and stuff like that. So that's what they doing. You know what I mean? They lowering you so you don't take off. They grounding you. They clipping your wings. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us, I think anybody that's been hurt, betrayed, or cheated on, or whatever, we've woken up the next day and we just sat there in the bed thinking about it and all that. Well, if you don't be intentional, you'll do that every day before you know it. You're 6 months down the road on drugs and, you know what I'm saying, messed up bottle and all that. You still ain't able to recover, still talking about what your ex did, still talking about what the whoop did. So many people are like that. And that's why